Hello viewers, in today's class we are going to discuss one important problem from derivatives, right? So here we are given an important problem, that is, if f of x is a differentiable function and f prime of 4 is equal to 2, then we have to calculate this limit, right? So here what we are given, that fx is a function which is differentiable, right? And the second thing is that the derivative of this function at x is equal to 4 is given as equal to 2, right? Then we have to calculate the value of this limit, right? So let us start. Now viewers, in order to solve this problem, we have to make use of the definition of derivative of a function, right? So we know that if we have a function, say y is equal to f of x, right, then the derivative of y or the derivative of f with respect to x is defined like this, right? So the derivative is defined by this limit, that is limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h, right? So in order to solve this problem, we have to make use of this definition, right? Okay, so now here the limit is given as limit x tends to 2 f of 4 minus f of x square over x minus 2, right? So let us call this limit as L, right? So L is the limit x tends to 2 f of 4 minus f of x square divided by x minus 2, right? Now let us see how to proceed further, right? So what we do here, let us observe this expression, right? Here we have f of 4 and here we have f of x square, right? So what we will do, we'll try to take a term, or we'll try to insert a term in the denominator in quadratic form, right? So we'll try to have a term in the denominator containing x square, right? So for this, what we will do, we'll multiply the numerator and the denominator by x plus 2, right? So we have f of 4 minus f of x square divided by x minus 2, right? So what we will do, we'll multiply the numerator by x plus 2 and denominator by x plus 2, right? So now see, we have here two factors, right? So x minus 2 and x plus 2. So this is a minus b and this is a plus b. So we have a square minus b square, right? So now this limit can be written as limit x tends to 2, and we have f of 4 minus f of x square, and in the denominator we have x square minus 4, because the 2 square, right, here we have x square minus 2 square, and 2 square is 4, right? And here we have the term x plus 2, right? Okay, so now we have to evaluate this limit, right? So let us take this expression. Okay, now we'll try to evaluate this limit, right? So what we will do, we'll make use of the method of substitution here. So let us put x square minus 4 is equal to h, right? So when x tends to 2, right? So when x tends to 2, obviously h tends to 0, right? Because this is 2 square minus 4, that is 4 minus 4 is 0. So when x tends towards 2, h tends to 0, right? So from here x square can be written as 4 plus h, right? So let us now express this limit in terms of h, right? So L is equal to limit h tends to 0, because here we have x tends to 2, so h tends to 0, and f of 4, here we have f of 4 minus f of x square, right? So for x square we can write 4 plus h, So here we have 4 plus h, and in the denominator x square minus 4, and x square minus 4 can be written as h, right? Okay, and here we have x plus 2, so x can be replaced by square root of 4 plus h, and here we have plus 2, right? So now we have this limit. So now let us rearrange this expression. So we can write L is equal to, from here we can take negative sign outside or common. So we have negative sign here. So we have limit h tends to 0 f of 4 plus h minus f of 4 divided by h, and here we have square root of 4 plus h, and here we have plus 2, right? Okay. So now here when we look at this expression, we see that this is nothing but f prime of 4. Why? See, if we take here x is equal to 4, right? If we take x is equal to 4 in the definition of the derivative of f of x, then see what we have, f prime of 4 and limit h tends to 0, and we have f of 4 plus h, because here we'll have 4 and here we have minus f of 4 divided by h, right? So this expression is nothing but the derivative of f of x at x is equal to 4, right? So here we have f prime of 4, and we can write here a limit h tends to 0, and here we have this expression, that is square root of 4 plus h plus 2, right? So this limit will distribute over this expression and this expression, right? So this expression is equal to the derivative of f of x at x is equal to 4, and then we have the limit h tends to 0 square root of 4 plus h plus 2, right? So now f prime of 4 is given as 2, so here we can write 2, and if we compute this limit and we take h is equal to 0 over here, we have square root of 4 plus 0 plus 2, and we have minus 2 times, here we have square root of 4, that is 2, plus here we have 2, so this is minus 2 times 4, that is minus 8, right? So the value of this limit is equal to minus 8.